What are common mistakes you see real estate investors make?
Yeah, that's there's a number. I get the benefit because we do a lot of third-party management. I get to see a lot of new people in the business. So the number one mistake that people make is they don't take the time to really roll up their sleeves and do the work. Now, that doesn't mean that they have to go change a toilet. That's not what I mean. But I mean, really do a rent survey, go on the internet, find out where exactly all the competing properties are. Look at what their rents are, then drive down there in your car and then go visit those properties, right? And figure out what the neighborhood really feels like. Then on the underwriting side, go figure out what should the P&L look like when you're going to operate the property going forward. They usually don't want to do that work. And so what they do for some reason is they like to offload that onto other people. We have people that ask us all the time, will you underwrite this property for me? And first of all, we don't have time to underwrite. I mean, we have so many people approaching us with that question. But most importantly, you're the one that's going to sit in front of an investor, in theory, and ask them for money. And you've got to, with some confidence, understand exactly what all those numbers mean, how they got there. And in our business, with the exception of just a couple numbers, you can pretty much prove out every number in that P&L. And that's, sometimes people don't, either they don't understand or they don't know how to do the work. But you got to do the work at least a few times to understand it, because then you know when you see a broker's OM or you see a T12, you know that, wait a minute, something's fishy here. They're missing things or whatever. Yeah. Because there's no consumer protection rules in place here, right? This is business. So, it's kind of, you're kind of in charge of your own safety, so to speak. So,
yeah, that's great. The other thing I found too is that, like you're saying, is that they don't find accurate comps. It's apples to oranges comps, or it's like, oh, this is a closest comp. It's 2.5 miles away. Well, it might as well be in another state, because it's not going to. And then other people haven't even driven the neighborhood, like you said. And that's like the first thing I tell people before they even speak to brokers is drive the neighborhood and know, because there's a lot of things you kind of pass over on Google Maps that you think is, that's a train track. That could be a major change from one side of it to the other.
If you like the content that we've shared here, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. So thank you again, and have a wonderful day.